Friday, and thank you all for joining me. I'm Monica with Energy Medicine with Monica Marzak, professional holistic practitioner, where we get together every Friday morning, Friday morning Eastern Standard Time, to see and observe what's ready to be shifted within your body mind as a whole. And then the observation shifts everything. So, in today's work, what we're going to focus on is then we're going to work through the midline of the body. There's already a burp happening here, which means that there's shifting, there's energy moving. We're going to work through the midline of the body in accordance to how that midline um, has that connection with the mind, and then it runs through that body and has connection with the gut. So we want to clear this up to make sure, that thoughts are not interfering with, is it bodily function, thoughts? No, not so. Yes, bodily function, so. That doesn't really feel very strong, but your emotions. Well, that one makes me kind of lurch in the stomach a little bit. So you have five basic emotions. Ooh, there's already a burp there. Anger, sadness in the heart, and sadness is the feeling the absence of joy, and that's the consciousness of the heart. So you have anger, joy, sadness, fear, worry, and grief. Oh, we're going to bring in the natural consciousness, the healthy expression of these emotions, and they're helpful. There are signals, there are little flags that shoot off. They should guide us through life if felt without any convoluted thoughts, without being involved in the emotion, without um, mixing up thinking and feeling. So an example that I like to use is my partner, my son, my daughter, my girlfriend, my colleague, whoever. I feel they need to take out the garbage 3 times a day. It's not a feeling. It's a thought. I know that thought gives rise to feelings and emotions, but if you say it honestly and you think for yourself, you say it honestly, it's thinking. It's a thought. So we're going into these five healthy emotions in accordance to the energy field of the organs that they're associated with. So I'm going to start with anger because we've got some built up anger here. And then there's thinking that anger is bad. There's a thinking that anger is unhealthy. There's a thinking in here that I shouldn't feel angry. I shouldn't be angry about that situation. I shouldn't. And then perhaps self-judgment, self-loathing, or even if someone else is having an experience of healthy anger, then perhaps there's a judgment upon them for having that healthy expression of anger. Now, anger is a catalyst. It's movement. Without anger within the body, the blood and the lymphatic system wouldn't flow. It's a catalyst. There's no containing anger in the sense that anger comes in and you have to move. So I sometimes when anger rises, I catch myself cleaning. I'll walk into a messy room in the house that I've been avoiding for a long time. Healthy anger comes up, it gives rise. And the next thing you know, that room is clean. I've just cleaned the room without thinking, without thought, without resentment, without judging the dirty room or blaming anyone for making a mess, let's say. The room just gets clean. Anger is the catalyst to change. This is why we have most times movements, animal right movements, child protection movements. Someone got angry enough to do something about it. And that's where that saying comes from. As soon as you start to judge and nitpick the anger, or if you have resentments, which is resending the same angry thoughts over and over again through your body mind, it actually affects the capacity of the liver to organize and plan. So, liver is organizing and planning. And then It organizes and plans your day. It organizes and plans a room. It helps to organize and plan finances. It's the organizer and planner. You've got resentment stuck in there, perhaps self-judgment from looking at yourself in the past. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Or maybe they shouldn't have done that. Whatever you're thinking is, bring that to the forefront. And we're going to start to clean out using that healthy, natural anger to clean out the liver so the liver's function can do its job in filtering and digestion, help proper digestion, help filter the blood, help filter toxins. And so toxins also means toxic thinking and involvement with toxic thoughts. We've got to dump out that liver. So we're going to bring in here a lymphatic drainage in the liver. There's over 3,000 lymph nodes, and we're going to clean out the lymph. They're very dirty in here. A lot of resentment, either towards yourself, towards something that happened, towards somebody else, or even self-judgment of of that natural emotion of anger. Now, where it can go pathological is if it turns into aggression, meanness, resentment, grudges. So we're going to clean out that liver and the lymphatic system within the liver. Going to bring in the spleen because the spleen is the garbage taker. It's like the garbage truck of the body. It takes all the toxins and it dumps it out through the lymphatic system. But when the lymphatic system is plugged up with pessimism is coming up, or interesting. So we have two ends of the spectrum, the pessimist and the person or the over positive person. Everything is okay. It's all good. Meanwhile, your arm's fallen off. You have no food in the cupboard. You've been cut off at the knees. You just lost your job. Oh, it's okay. Instead of looking at what's actually happening and then taking practical steps to help yourself. So we're going to balance out those two extremes, right? Both are extremes, and move back into the middle road where I brought the session from the beginning is that midline, that middle road, the anchored mind, the shushumna, the prana channel that runs from up to down. It's affecting the liver. So all of these convolutions. So we're going to clear this up. We're going to do this through, got to anchor this because I'm feeling like there's a lot going on here and I could feel my ears starting to buzz and the back of my head is being affected. So this is bringing my attention to the occipital brain, which affects the eyes. So there we go. So we're going to balance out any, how are we going to, what is coming up here? So hold on. We've got an eighth chakra influence over the eyes and that occipital brain that's affecting your perceptions of what's happening. Is this you going into, let me just see if this is a past life or if it's hereditary. This is going through the father's line. So this is the patriarchal line within your family, and we're going back many generations here. 10 generations down the father's line, where someone within that family line, 10 generations back, wasn't able to organize and plan their life. It kind of feels like gone into victimhood rather than taking a look at what's actually happening and then utilizing anger in the healthy sense turned into resentment, wasn't able to organize and plan their life to take practical steps. And we got to balance this out of the eyes so you can actually see that all there is choice. You have a choice, not a victim to circumstance. Now, I'm not, this may be tricky. I'm not saying that there isn't such thing as being hurt when someone hits you. Obviously, you're a victim of a crime, but we're talking about victimhood in the sense of thinking that there's that you're a victim in the sense of identifying with victimhood. We got to take that out of the eyes so that it can help you, so you can see that there's choices. Perhaps you were missing opportunities. You didn't see something. Maybe you missed that email or misconstrued someone said something to you. We got to take those filters off the eyes so that you can see opportunities around you. Wonderful. So I'm going to link that to diaphragm, small intestines, and we're going to balance out that eighth chakra influence. Oh, there's finally a breath. And I'm relaxing. Very nice. All right, going back to the liver, we're going to do that lymphatic drainage through there. Anchoring it down to the through that uh, Sushumna. We're going to do an Ida Pingala balance, which is masculine and feminine. The Ida Pingala channels, masculine, feminine, and they kind of go around each other. So we're doing a masculine and feminine balance here within you. So everyone has, regardless of your body, you have a masculine and feminine essence. And the masculine and feminine both bring two different things to the table. They bring different things to the table. Not one is better than the other. They're a complement to each other, like yin and yang. Within the darkness, there is light. Within the light, there is darkness. It's a balance. They're needed together, better together, not against each other. So, this is the same thing within your body. So, you can think for yourself, do you understand your masculine and feminine essence? Do you want, not essence, energy? Do you understand the masculine and the feminine? And so we're going to do a balance here and anchor this through that midline. Beautiful. All right, friends, thank you all for being here. That's the end of today's work. What a gorgeous session. And tapping the head to wake up the brain and say, okay, brain, this is your new healthy operating system to work from. I used to be a teacher and we say remember it by heart. Teachers don't say remember it by brain because the heart remembers. The heart remembers. So we're waking up the heart to say remember this new healthy place. This is the new healthy place. And then the enteric brain is over your gut, just around your belly button. And we're waking up the enteric brain, waking up the gut to synthesize and process. Or not synthesize and process, sorry, synthesize and let go of what's ready to be released. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for the new faces for joining me. It was a pleasure to see you. You can always catch the replay on my YouTube channel at Energy Medicine with Monika Marzak. I do private sessions, so if you'd like some private help, please reach out. I'd love to hear your comments and your experience. Much love. Have an amazing weekend.